What's up guys, my name is Ace, and the special, I'm using this term really loosely here, event for the 4th of July for Black Ops 4 is here, and it is currently in the contraband stream. So in today's really quick video, I'm going to be sharing exactly how this works, as well as I wanted to talk a little bit about the duplicate protected crates that you can get by trading in 6 reserve cases. But first up, let's start it off with this mini event that they have for the 4th of July. All it is it's an additional contraband stream, a mini version of the contraband stream that starts on whichever tier that you're currently on, and it consists of 15 tiers. Every 2 tiers until you get to tier 15 will give you a reserve case. All of the tiers in between that will give you literally nothing, and then the reward at the end of that is the Ultra Weapon Bribe, which is going to give you a gun that you do not have, and this is also Mark II protected, so you won't get a Mark II variant of a gun that you already have. You're guaranteed to get a gun that you currently don't have on your account. And that's it. That's this special event that they hyped up a little bit last week. It's really not all that special in my opinion, just because all you're getting through this are reserve cases, and you don't even get them every tier, you get them every second tier. I kind of thought we'd be seeing some special 4th of July themed skins or something like that. But no, looks like they went really lazy with this. However, at the end, we at least get that payoff of the Ultra Weapon Bribe. But I've said this in a previous video, and I will say this again. This is a step in the right direction, but it is not enough unless we can get these Ultra Weapon Bribes consistently enough to realistically earn every single gun in the game through a realistic amount of playtime. Now, if they do these sorts of mini events consistently, like every couple weeks or something, yeah, I think this could be totally fine. But do I expect them to do that? Not at all. So personally, with these Ultra Weapon Bribes, I think this is Treyarch's way of just kind of getting the community to shut up about the fact that they put all of these weapons in reserves, and there will be more coming in these reserves, it looks like, very soon. So don't let that distract you from the fact that there are still going to be a bunch of weapons that most players will never have access to on their account. And I'm still very strongly against this system that they have. Even if they give us the odd gun here and there, the fact that the others are still locked in those reserves with no direct method of earning them, in my opinion, is still unacceptable in a full-priced AAA title. But that's it for this special event for the 4th of July with that Ultra Weapon Bribe. The next thing I wanted to talk about are the duplicate protected crates that you can get. Now this was added, I believe, over the weekend sometime. I wasn't really paying too much attention. I'm not really in the blackjack shop too often. But a lot of people started tweeting me about it, so I found out about it through that. And with these, you can trade 6 reserve cases, which are single item cases, to get 1 duplicate protected crate, which will give you 3 guaranteed duplicate protected items. Now, at first glance, a duplicate protected crate seems amazing. It seems really awesome to have, and definitely you want to get your hands on those. However, when you start doing the math on this, trading 6 cases for 3 duplicate protected items is not going to be worth it for the average player out there. The only time it's going to be worth trading 6 items for the 3 duplicate protected items is if you already have most of the items that are in reserves. Now the math on this isn't completely clear because we don't know the weighting of different items like ultra items versus the common or rare items, and that definitely has an impact on this. But depending on the weighting for this, trading these cases for the duplicate protected crates is statistically not going to be worth it for anybody that has less than roughly 70 to 90% of the items on their account. So if you're somebody that has either spent a ton of money on reserve cases over time and you have most of the items in the game, or maybe you're one of those people that just plays this game basically non-stop and again has most of the items in the game, it's not going to be worth it for you to trade 6 cases for one of these crates. Even for me, I'm roughly Master Prestige level 220-ish, somewhere around there, so you can kind of get an indication of my playtime. I don't even have half of the items that are currently in reserves, and therefore it is not worth it for me to trade cases for these dupe protected crates. So if you're asking yourself whether or not it's worth it, most likely it's not going to be worth it for you. You're better off opening those 6 cases. And in those 6 cases, especially if you're factoring in the rerolls, you are more likely to get at least 3 new items on your account, with the potential of getting even more. So while it is an interesting concept to be able to spend cases in order to get crates, the way that they're implemented makes them not worth it for the vast majority of players out there. However, something they could do to adjust this and actually make it worthwhile without completely destroying things for themselves is just make it so that duplicate protected crate would guarantee 1 epic or better item. In that case, it would absolutely be worth it to trade those cases for those crates. And then maybe just to keep it fair for themselves, they could limit it so you could only trade for a certain number of those per account. But I don't know, it just seems like a very strange implementation of that because it's just not worth it for most people. But with that, that's everything to cover in today's video. I was hoping there'd be a lot more to talk about with the special event for the 4th of July, but like I said earlier, it's really not all that special at all. Of course, though, I'd like to know in the comment section below, what are your guys' thoughts on this 4th of July event, as well as the duplicate protected crates, and the fact that you can spend cases to get these crates? Just let me know those thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.